Tails and Scales, The Empty Throne, Chapter 7, The Swamp of Nightmares. Silvus has been looking forward to learning more about becoming a Beta Lord after becoming a miscaster. He would rather be reading another book to pass another day, but he cannot. Instead, he is carrying an important object strapped on his back, following his cousin and uncle on the wet road surrounded by a foggy swamp of Tricia. It is all thanks to the unsuspected invasion that came from Manchester, which forced him to escape. The current destination is the Betadom's capital, Atlantra. Looking up at the sky, covered by the thick branches that came from the fern trees, Silvus sees the rays of sunlight that pierce through are starting to fade. It makes him a bit scared due to the books he read about the dangerous predators that lurk around. The 4 guards who joined also look up to see the fading sunlight. Iko, on the other claw, starts to shake next to his father due to his fear. He knows how dangerous the swamp is at night. Lucky for them, the road is built right by the mist stream, glowing purple light, leading them to one of the Beta capital cities, due to them being built around the wellsprings that connect them. Silvus looks to his right to admire the purple glow radiating through the foggy mist, hoping to ease his worry while walking. Catching his eye is a lone ankylosaurus, standing right by a lake, eating the tall grass that grows from the drought. He wants to call out his party about it until an unknown predator from the lake snatches the ankylo from behind, dragging it into the lake, making a splashing sound. Silvus flinches back as he feels his heartbeat rising in fear. He does not know what the predator is, thanks to the blanket of shadow, not covered by the fog's glow. "What was that?" he hears Iko shout, showing that he is very paranoid. Iko shows that he really hates being in the swamp like an open book. Orzine grabs Iko by the snout to tell him to be quiet so they can continue walking along the road without attracting attention. As they continue on, Iko backtracks to Silvus' side and asks, "You heard it too, did you?" "I did," Silvus answers, still holding onto the strap that is holding the object. "What is it?" Iko further questions, as he really wants to know if a predator or two are stalking them. He has every right to be scared in the middle of the night, and of nocturnal creatures that hunt down raptors at night. It makes Silvus want to question in his mind how any raptor could live in a place like this. Silvus looks to his right again to see the great swamp lake, to check if they are being followed. He notices a pair of objects swimming in a pack, only for them to submerge. He gulps, hoping that the mysterious predator is not what he thinks it is. He looks to Iko, who still has a fearful face, waiting for a response. He is going to answer until he sees Orzine and the guards make a stop at a 3-way crossroads with a signpost placed pointing directions leading to nearby settlements. It is weird to Silvus for the group to stop for directions, because they don't need to read a signpost to find the capital, thanks to the mystery. Silvus and his cousin walk up to get a closer look to see what the guards and Orzine are looking at. It is not the sign they are looking at, but a dead raptor missing a tail, bitten off with bugs flying around. The dead raptor might have been an Omega caste, due to lacking the nobility scarf. The guards gaze at the corpse as if they have seen something supernatural. Orzine keeps his cool, examining it. Iko feels himself about to vomit, and Silvus cannot help looking shocked. "By the spirits, what happened here?" one guard asks. "It looks like this poor sod was trying to get away from something before his tail got bitten off," another guard states. Taking a closer look at the bite mark, Silvus thinks back his bestiology class. It hits him. "I think this guy might have been attacked by an arrow comes out of nowhere, cutting him off. striking at a guard's eye, making him wince in pain. Two of the other three guards run up to help the wounded as Orzim and the other guard get into defensive positions. Eco freaks out as Silvus runs up to Orzim, hoping to help fight, but he stops Silvus and tells him to stay behind with Eco and the three guards. From the bushes, a gang of 10 raptors dressed like savages emerge from the bushes, holding weapons. Among them is one large raptor dressed in heavy spike chest armor, holding a large steel claymore with an evil grin on his snout. He says with a mid-aged tone, Well, look what we have here. I thought you pesky noble snobs don't like to travel in this place at night." The other members, who kept their weapons drawn, made small laughs after their supposed leader. Bandits at a time like this," whispers Orzim, as he looks back to see Silvus and Eco helping the two guards, tending to the wounded one. He looks back at the bandits, scans all 10 of them, and looks to his left at the available guard and tells him, Stand back, I'll deal with them." The guard looks at Orzim, surprised, hoping he rethinks what he's doing. Silvus too gets up after using his healing spell on the wounded guard and approaches Orzim. "Uncle, you crazy? You can't possibly fight off 10 bandits by yourself." "I know what I'm doing, Silvus, so get back with your cousin," Orzim commands his nephew. Silvus hesitates to walk back, not wanting his old uncle to face the bandits on his own. He eventually walks back to Eco and the guards, while Orzim walks a few steps toward the bandits.
"Looks like the old fool wants to face us alone. This will be an easy plunder for us, eh, boys?"
The leader mocks, followed by a manic laughter from his crew. The guards, Eco, and Silvus can only stare at Orzim from behind. They all wonder if he's going crazy due to his age. Eco is the most terrified by the fact his father is putting his own life at risk. Not to mention, Orzim has no weapon in claw. Orzim raises his arm straight, making his claw engulf with an aura, the mist. The glowing mist begins to form into a long spear, making Orzim grab and twirls it like a baton. He gets into battle position, freaking out all the raptors present. Silvus watches what his uncle did in amazement. He has never seen such a spell that would allow a caster to conjure up a weapon out of thin air. Why Monastery did not teach him this? He does not know, but all he can do is keep an eye on the surroundings, hoping Orzim know what he is doing.
"What are you guys waiting for? Get him!"
the bandit leader shouts, jabbing his finger to point, growing impatient. The 3 bandits who carry a sword charge at Orzim and try to strike him. Orzim parries one bandit strike and makes a counter-strike at the chest, followed by another bandit, only to be back-kicked, sending him flying into the lake. The 3rd bandit tries a jump attack, only to be swatted by the misty spear. As Orzim fights the other bandits, Silvus focuses on how well his uncle fought. Dude, it's so hard to imagine how awesome my father is right now. Silvus hears Eco cheer for his father. As Orzim fights, he takes a closer look at the bandit leader, who just stands there getting angry. Taking a closer look, Silvus notices a strange purple badge on the left side of the leader's chest. He remembers back home during the invasion that a shady figure with Targan has that same badge, both purple and a carved skull. Silvus further watches his uncle pick out the grunts, one by one, with his mist spear. The remaining bandit grunts are too afraid to face him as they watch their comrades get slain one by one. The leader is boiling in rage about how one old raptor could take out his men. He takes out a pocket crossbow to shoot a dart, only for Orzim to deflect it with his spear, shifting back to his battle stance.
"What the hell are you, old man?"
the leader demands as he jabs the crossbow to one of his men to draw his large claymore. Orzine points his mist spear at the bandit with a confident smile and replies,
You face a mighty Knight of the Mist!
Did my dad just say he is a Knight of the Mist? Eco whispers to Silvus, who nods with a surprised face. He has heard stories about a secret order of knights who serve the Mystatorium as their own private army. It is said that they are trained to use unique combat spells in order to fight mist-related threats. Silvus hears his cousin squee in excitement, knowing that his father is one of them.
You are so dead,
the bandit leader fumes, and is going to charge only to be attacked from the side by a large carnivore reptile that jumps from the lake. It grabs the bandit with its large jaws as the latter screams in agony. The predator swings side to side, making crunching sounds with its jaws to eat its prey. The bandit grunts in fear, tries to make a run for it, only to get attacked by two other reptiles that are a bit smaller. Orzine rushes back with the rest of the group, making the guards draw their spears, pointing directly at the strange predators that attacked the bandits. With further inspection, the creature is a large crocodilian with feathers around its neck, a big snout with sharp teeth, and a very long tail. It uses its webbed claw feet to turn around facing Silvus's group. By the spirits, crocodons, Silvus clarifies in fear as he prepares a lightning spell. Eco only hides behind the group due to a lack of a weapon. The large crocodon starts move slowly toward the group while the other two follow behind. Even more crocodons emerge from the side of the wet road to join up for their meal. The lead crocodon is going to pounce until a trident is thrown from above, striking between its eyes, staggering the beast from above. From above, an unsuspecting figure in leather armor with a purple cape and hood up, jumps down to grab the trident and continually stab the crocodon, hoping to slay it. The large crocodon falls to its grave, making all the smaller crocodons run away in fear. The one who just slayed the crocodon jumps off and walks up towards Silvus's group. He puts down his hood to reveal a familiar bronze-scaled face with a scar around one of his light brown serpent eyes.
Arr! What brings you guys in my betadom? You know it is dangerous to be here at night,
the hunter says with a sailor's accent. From the bushes, a team of at least 50 guards come out of hiding with harpoons. Unlike the Magalo guards, their helmets have purple feathers for Tricia. Bless my soul, Beta Lord Sidon Tritus, Silvus shouts out, approaching his rescuer, and gives him a bro claw shake, grateful for being rescued from becoming Crocodile Chow. End of Chapter 7.